Hello, welcome back to Hemmeter's Hidden Helpers. We are Hayden and Claire. Today we are going to interview Mrs. Robbie. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Miss Robbie, and I am the middle years program, which is the IB part of my job for White Pine Middle School, and then I'm the STEM coordinator for the district. I have been in this role for 5 years. I was a 7th grade science and social studies teacher for the 11 years previous to this, and I graduated from Utah State University. I live on a farm in Shepherd, which is about an hour west of Saginaw, and I have sheep, goats, alpacas, chickens, rabbits. I have 5 dogs, and people ask if I have cats. No cats live on the farm. And I coached volleyball for 20 years at the collegiate level. My first coaching job was at Northern Michigan University, and then I ended my coaching at Central Michigan University. I was a collegiate volleyball player in college, and worked at a vet clinic for a few years when I went back to school to get my teaching certificate.
What do you like about your job and what are some challenges?
What I like about my job is I get to go into all the different schools in the district, and I've actually gotten to know a lot of the teachers that work in the different schools. I love going into the classrooms and being with the students and being able to get them excited about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I love the relationships that I build with my colleagues, and I love being able to bring different groups of people in to visit the classrooms. And for the high school, I like being able to get the students kind of focused on what their careers are going to be, and hopefully we can steer them towards STEM types of careers, because that's the big part of this area, the Great Lakes Bay region. Challenges, like anybody would say, is that there's not enough hours in the day to be able to do all the things that you want to do. Sometimes coordinating outside people to come into the classrooms can be challenging, and having enough supplies for all the students that we visit and doing those kinds of things, that can be a challenge. And sometimes organizing the different projects that we have and being able to find the time and find the resources to be able to do those things.
What is the easiest grade to work with?
Well, I think that each of the grades have their advantages. So the young elementary school kids, the kindergarten through 2nd graders, the minute I walk through the door, they know that it's going to be something hands-on and fun, so they get super excited that when I walk in, and so it's always uplifting to have that enthusiasm when you walk into a classroom. The 3rd through 5th graders also sometimes have that enthusiasm, but they have a different excitement level. They're more excited about learning something new and being able to use their minds to create things. I, of course, love the middle school kids because that's what I taught for 11 years, and they're always entertaining, and sometimes you just never know what to expect in a middle school classroom. And then the high school kids, you can actually sit down and have a conversation with them about what it is that they want for their future and what they want for their goals. So that's, so that's fun too. So each grade level has different things that make me excited about being able to go into the classrooms or visit with them to see what they want to do for their future.
So you kind of want to make students excited about their education and excited about learning new things?
Sure.
Do you like going to different schools to talk with kids?
I love going to different schools. That was one of the most exciting things about this job. Like I said, I taught 7th grade for 10 years and 1 year in 6th grade. So this way I can see the different age level students and be able to go back to the high school and see some of the students that I actually taught. And, they bring a different type of enthusiasm because now they're getting ready to graduate and either go into college or into a trade school or pursue their career. So yes, that's fun for me.
What inspired you to be a STEM coordinator?
Well, I love science. I've always loved science. I'm also a big history buff, so I like learning about history, and I love teaching social studies. So when this opportunity came up, it was being able to take what I love to do and make it exciting for other people. So for me, this is the best of both worlds, being a teacher and then being able also to pursue the sciences and things like that I enjoy. I love technology. I like to figure out things and problem solve, which is the engineering part of it. And I always, as a student, I loved math. I was good at math, and so this actually brings it all together and helps me be a well-rounded person and teacher and educator.
You said you liked history and social studies. Do you read any biography books, or what kind of books do you read?
I'm not a big biography person. I do like historical fiction types of books, and so I like turn of the century, 20th century, early 1900s. I like those kind of books. My favorite books are mysteries. I love the Scandinavian authors. They tend to not always have happy endings, so people would say that they're a little bit dark. But I like that. I don't like them being predictable and that the heroine or the hero always comes out successful. A lot of times books have this nice, neat little ending, and sometimes those Scandinavian authors don't do that. I also just finished a fantastic book called Educated, a memoir by Tara Westover. It was a real kind of eye-opening type of book, and maybe the reason why it resonated with me was because I did go to school in Utah, and which is close to Idaho, and this book, the setting is Idaho, so maybe I could relate to that as well.
So you like books with unexpected endings? Do you like movies with unexpected endings too?
Yes, I don't always like to have things kind of tied in a nice tidy bow. I like for things to maybe not be how you expected it to end. I do like series and books as well that have the same character book after book after book, because you feel like you have this relationship with those people in the book. And the same thing with shows. So I get hooked on TV series because of the fact that you have the same characters. And again, I like the European influence. I like the European shows because they don't have a happy ending all the time, and they don't always have a predictable ending. So to me, that's kind of always keeps your mind guessing and going.
Thank you for coming.
See you next time on Hemmeter's Hidden Helpers.